Hey guys, my name is Mitrin. Thank you for joining me again for another video. Today I want to talk about the Oculus Rift S, or shall I say I want to do a review for it. Now I've had a few viewers request this, and honestly I already had in mind to do this myself, but I didn't want to jump in and talk about something I didn't know anything about. So although I did get it as a pre-order on May 21st, I wanted to give myself some time to see what the machine could do. See where the Oculus Rift S has succeeded and where it has failed. What you can look forward to as a purchaser yourself if you were to buy one. I have the Oculus Rift S there on my desk. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's behind the chair. And let's kind of take a deeper dive into the Rift and see what you'll need to run it, what it can do, what are maybe some of the games that you can play, what are some of its capabilities and its limitations. So yeah, let's go on over and I'll show you. Alright guys, so this is the Oculus Rift S. What we're going to do today is, like I said, we're going to take this puppy apart and I'm going to show you the ins and outs of what this headset looks like, what it can do. What I mean by taking it apart is we're actually going to take it apart. So first off, I'm going to take this this little face mask off, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you guys how easy it is to do. It really just kind of snaps off like so, giving you access to the inside parts of this headset. So as you can see, you can already see the lenses. This right here is your audio cable, which connects your speakers right here and right here. And then this is the video portion, which connects the video and USB portion that basically is what powers your headset. So first of all, we're going to unplug the audio connector here. Try not to hit the lenses. So we're going to unlock that, and then we're going to press this button here, which will allow me to then pull this apart all the way out. And it's getting stuck because I don't have enough cable. There we go. So this is the actual headset. This is like the main part of everything. It has all the cameras, and you have 5 different cameras, 2 on each side, or 1 on each side, sorry, and then 2 in the front, right, which you'll also use for your pass-through, and then the 1 on the top. And these, like I said, these track your controllers, and then also allows you to, in some instances, look through the actual headset, so you'll actually be able to see an image of what is in real life, right? Pluses and minuses. Some of the negatives that a lot of people have been talking about is the fact that this does not have a IPD or interpupillary distance adjuster built in. Now it does have a software adjuster, but it does not have a physical adjuster, which, you know, depending on your IPD could cause some issues. Now for me it's not an issue at all, but then again my IPD is 63. On the bottom here you will see this button right here is basically to, like I said, either remove the halo headpiece. It also serves as an ability to actually move this back and forward, so that if you have glasses, right, you can actually use the headset, move this a little outward, and you can play VR with your glasses on. So that actually gives you just a little bit more comfort. This right here is your microphone, and if you look on the left side, you'll actually see a headphone jack. So if you don't really like the way that the speakers sound, what I actually do on a regular basis is plug in some headphones, and that helps me quite a bit when it comes to playing games. This is the Halo strap right here. I actually really like it. It kind of works like a baseball cap. You have a little adjuster in the back, and I actually added this piece. I added, but this adjuster actually allows you to widen or so open and close the aperture of this headset so that it fits nice and snug onto your head. And because of the design, I think it's actually very comfortable, and it helps to distribute the weight of the headset onto your head, very well actually. It also has a strap on the top here for just extra added comfort so that the headset won't fall down your head too far. And then you have your speakers. Now, this has actually been a very big sore point for a lot of people. A lot of people really bash it, and I would have to say the same. I didn't really know what to expect, but after using the original Rift and then using this one, the difference in immersion is huge. I mean, these speakers they're just far from appropriate. They're not very loud. They're not very immersive. I just straight out didn't like them, and I don't really use them at all unless I'm sharing it with my friends and we're kind of sharing it from person to person. I kind of stay away from this and use headphones just because it really takes away from the immersion experience, and it just doesn't sound very good at all. If you're playing Beat Saber, which really depends on audio quality, it's just hard to have a fun time without having some headphones plugged in, right? Another thing that I would have done if I were Oculus is on top of this connector, this little cable holder, I actually added this one in the back here. It just gives you a little bit extra added comfort, at least for me. So that way the cable is hanging behind you and not to the side, so it won't get in the way of you like flailing around, right? Let's look at the controllers. So like I said, the difference is minimal, but there is one. So these are actually a lot smaller, or like a bit smaller and lighter than the previous model. Also, the ring is on the top, and the reason they did that is because of the tracking of the actual headset. Because the tracking is on the camera or on the headset itself, this makes it a little bit easier to track the controllers. And the reason being is these controllers actually have some infrared lights that actually light up and blink. You won't be able to see them, obviously, but the controller itself actually does pick those up, and that's actually what allows the headset to track the motion of your controllers. So that's why they put it on the top. Other than that, it's actually very easy to use and very comfortable. Each one is very similar. This is actually the right one, and the way you know that is because it has the grip button in the inside, right? To change the batteries, you literally, this is magnetic. This cap is magnetic, but you literally just push it backwards or towards the bottom, and it just kind of pops off. It does have two magnets on the bottom. I don't know if you can see them, one right here and then one right here. And it literally just, once you let it go, it just kind of clips in. But this takes one AA battery, and I would recommend getting some rechargeable batteries. It'll just make your life easier. A lot of people, well, yeah, actually every reviewer I've seen has complained about this. It hasn't really bothered me, although I have noticed, like, under intense playthrough, I have, like, maybe pulled it down a little bit while I'm playing, but honestly, it's kind of been far between. I mean, it may have happened to me, like, maybe a handful of times, and honestly, it's not a big deal. It's something that you get used to. You become very aware of it very quickly, and you just kind of stop doing it. So that's really not an issue for me. I really like the controllers. This bottom part actually has kind of like a texture. It's very comfortable and it grips really well. These are also, you kind of put these so that you put this on your wrist so you don't drop the controller. And these are exchangeable, they're removable, so you can actually take these off. Once you take this off, you can actually slide them out. So if it breaks or whatever, which they're pretty sturdy. They're made of, I think they're made of some sort of leather, like a leather replacement, but they're really sturdy. All in all, I really like the controllers. Can't say anything bad about it. So that's Rift S. I'd have to say I really like it a lot. I love my VR system. Of course, there are a few things that are maybe lacking, or some of the things that they maybe shouldn't have done, like take away the headphones and plug in those dumb speakers. But all in all, it's a great headset. It's incredibly easy to use, incredibly easy to set up. Tracking is there, it's great. If you have a pair of headphones, you can plug them in, and that eliminates the audio problem altogether. It's not a very heavy headset. It's very comfortable. And if you like to play with your friends, if you like to take it to another house, it's actually very easy to set up. I mean, it takes less than 10 seconds, like I said. So, I mean, for me, it covers all my bases, at least. Now, if you know that you have a different interpupillary distance or a different IPD, then it may not be for you. But most places have a return policy. I would, look into it maybe first before purchasing it, and if you want to try it out, maybe try it out and then take it back later if it doesn't work. I don't know. That's up to you. But like I said, for me, it hasn't been a problem at all. There is a software adjuster in the Oculus. I haven't really noticed much of a difference. I've played with it, and it doesn't really make a difference to me, really. But supposedly it helps, and who knows. If you guys liked the video, thank you so much for joining. Feel free to give me a like. Also, hit that subscribe button so you guys can be up to date with all the videos. I will try to put other videos like this out there. And remember, leave comments in the comment section. I do read them. They actually mean a lot to me. Ask any question you'd like. I will do my best to answer them. I do also stream on Twitch. My handle is twitch.tv/MitronX. You can join me. We play casual playthroughs. I play all kinds of games like Beat Saber, Pavlov VR. I'm also playing a game called Rec Room, which is a free game. It's actually been a lot of fun. But, I also have other games that I play. We don't only do VR, and I like to play with you guys. So if you jump on and you want to play with me, feel free. I have a Discord. We can jump and play some Rainbow Six Siege, which I've been playing recently. I have Apex Legends and a ton of other games. So the idea is to have fun. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. My name is Mitron. Thank you for watching.